All right, welcome back. This is another review. This is Mr. Wallace. This is on page 10 of your Unit 1 Algebra 1 packet. This is just the Lesson 3 practice. We are just doing number 1 right here. So number 1 has A, B, and C. If you watched my previous video, I said the distributive property is probably one of my favorite properties. It is very handy and quite easy once you get the hang of it. You got to practice it first. So this is a little different. We have to really kind of see what the directions are trying to tell us here. It is distribute and combine like terms, right? So this is a star right here. You are not solving an equation here. And I know we're not solving an equation because we don't have an equal sign. If we had an equal sign, then we would be solving an equation. But here we are just practicing our distributing, and we are just practicing our combining like terms. And once you distributed and combine your like terms as much as possible, you're done. You're not solving for x in these types of problems because we do not have an equal sign. All right, well, let's get started. It won't take too long. Order of operations, we always want to multiply first. We use PEMDAS. When I see a parenthesis here and a number outside the parenthesis, that means we are going to multiply. And so distributive property is always multiplication. Use that double rainbow. 3 times x is just 3x. 3 times 2 is 6. And they're both positive, so that's a positive 6. Did that negative 4 change, or the minus 4? No. So I simplified with the distributive property. Now we ask ourselves, where are my like terms? Well, like terms, are there any like terms with an x? Is that 3x the only term with a variable? Yes. So this 6 and this minus 4 are like terms. So final answer, 3x, that didn't change. 6 minus 4, we can do that, is 2. Make sure to put a positive 2. There's my answer. That's it. Combine like terms after I distribute. Letter B. Okay, same thing. If I have a negative out in front, what that means is that there's really just a negative 1 right there out in front. So I'm going to distribute that negative 1 to everything in the parenthesis. Negative 1 times 4x, negative 1 times 9. Negative 1 times 4x is negative 4x, essentially just changing the signs here. Negative 1 times positive 9 is negative 9. And then that positive 10x did not change because it was not part of the distribution. Now I just identify where are my like terms. I have a negative 4x and a positive 10x. When we combine those, it's really the same thing as 10 minus 4. So if we have negative 4 plus 10, that's a positive 6x, and then minus 9. Right? I put the x value first. You could put the negative 9 first. That's fine. It'd be negative 9 plus 6x, or 6x minus 9. All right, last one. Here we go. Let me move that a little bit. Letter C. Same thing here. We are just distributing. 6 times 3x is 18x. 6 times 1 is positive 6. Drop down that plus 2. That didn't change. Where are my like terms? 6 and the 2. Final answer, 18x plus 8. There we go. Now, that's done for the review. You can make up anything you want and for practice, right? You can just create these distributing and these combining like terms and do them yourself. You know, for example, I'm going to go to the side here. What if I did something like this? 14x plus 2 minus 10. I literally just made that up. Like, we don't know what the final simplification is, but if you did, you can distribute, combine like terms, and then boom, you got it. So you can literally create your own expressions for extra practice if you want. So, all right, there is lesson 3, practice number 1.